Good morning, people. It's probably about lunchtime where you guys are. Tuesday tip. And it comes from a couple of different sources. Number one is that Jim Rohn quote. You are the sum of the 5 people you hang around with the most. And what I absolutely love is the whole notion of being around 5 people that you really want to have the same energy, the same vibe. If you're trying to find a mentor, if you're trying to find somebody who inspires you, hang out with them. Hang out in the places where they hang out. We've done multiple this year, and today I'm here in Bali again. Can anyone see the... Let's see. Can you see... Can you see the pool? It is beautiful. So the other side of that is I used to be in cell cancer research, right? And when we got cancer cells and we had to put them in and we had to replicate them. And so when we replicated the cells, what we would do is we would put them in a medium and then we would put them into essentially a petri dish. But that medium had to be the right amount for that particular cell line. Hey, Kirsten. So when you got certain cell lines would like certain things. They would like a certain amount of vitamins. They would like a certain amount of hormones. They would like a certain amount of just juiciness to go with them. And then they would thrive. And then you'd be able to do experiments on them. Now, we are a bag of 3 trillion cells. And when you can put your bag of 3 trillion cells into an environment where it thrives, where you feel amazing, where you feel inspired, where you feel creative, where you feel pulled from the inside to live to your potential, like those cancer cells. Bizarre kind of analogy, but cells all the same are going to be pulled to their potential by being put into an environment with which they thrive. So, Murray, who's up the back there, and I are in an environment which we love, which is Bali. We're also surrounded by a whole bunch of people that we're inspired by, and it wasn't always this way. Like many years ago, Murray and I were hanging out with some different friends that didn't have the same ideals as us. It was really challenging to go over to their houses and talk about our businesses or to talk about what we did, even as a naturopath, to talk about what I did with my life when they were living their day-to-day existence. It was a really different world. And when I was surrounded by those people, it was a really tough conversation to have. And all my energy, you know, that feeling that you get when you're around people that inspire you versus the ones that tire you, same thing happens with the environment that you're in. So when you are in an environment that makes you feel like this yumminess, imagine what can be created here, right? So today I just wanted to remind you guys to be around people that inspire you. If you're looking for a mentor or somebody, that's who we're here with, one of my mentors from a couple of years ago. Be with the people who inspire you and not tire you. Put your cells, this big bag of 3 trillion cells that you have for this lifetime that you have to make them thrive and to be with them, put them in an environment that they want to thrive in. So if you need to change up your desk, minimum, if you need to change up your desk, if you need to change up your office space, if you need to change up your clinic space, if you want to change clinics, if you want to change the way that you're doing work so that you go and work from home or digital nomad style, where we are, do it. Put yourselves in that environment and imagine what can be created from there. And if you want to come and hang out with a whole bunch of like-minded people that inspire you and don't tire you, you know, I got to put in a little plug for the NatX because we've got nearly 100 people coming to NatX, and it's so super exciting because we are all around people that are going to be in that vibe. And trust me, while I'm here and I am in this vibe, and the QT has this kind of vibe for me as well. I went and checked it out last month, and it is so yummy. It's such a juicy place to be in. And putting yourself in those environments creates a situation where your cells thrive, therefore you're epigenetically changed, and therefore new neural pathways kind of kick off. Science geeking out here. But What I wanted to let you guys know is whatever you are happening to choose today, choose to be around people that inspire you, don't tire you, and put your cells, this big bag of cells that you have, into an environment that you love. And if you're planning for next year, come along to an environment and around a